find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for, and successfully.
Here we go. Back. Warrior 70.
Right to the air is Willis. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You look at this Niner defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Now Willis to throw. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back seven's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Oh, looking for Warner, but this is intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow.
Touchdown 49ers! Anthony Schwartz, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And they work this out past the 25. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man right side is Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Out to his left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's 3rd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
Mahomes to throw once more. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll find Schwartz, complete right side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had elbowed that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Touchdown! DJ Chark, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On first down, Willis. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the 49ers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now it's Mahomes again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Niners take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. This quick pass complete to Sutton. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now they'll change things up.
Cowboy 80. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackled by the corner, C.J. Henderson.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 9.
Ready, right?
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Darren Waller from 13 yards out. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Mahomes. This one caught by Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Mahomes. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Prater for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Ready.
Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. Here's a diving catch right side. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Last play of the half, Willis. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much are looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Mahomes now on first down. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw pulled in by Schwartz. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now receiver in motion left. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. DJ Chark with his second touchdown of the night as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the jump.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And fights him off. Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mahomes going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaway.
Touchdown! Amari Cooper with career touchdown number 60. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Come on.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Second down, here's Willis. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Vikings. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings get a bit closer. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Mahomes throw pulled in by Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
43, 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
43, 15. Yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Anthony Schwartz, 53 yards. And the 49ers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Ready.
from the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Willis got to have this one. Able to shake him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on first down. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Hey, 57 colors. Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. The quick slant caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth.
Vikings 21. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Vikings send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. DJ Chark. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Prater for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ready?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. The coaching staff was
and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Prater to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. This offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Ready. 2nd down throw coming by Willis.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And now to the races down the right side. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Prater on to add the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Niners 77, Vikings 28.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now, this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
And now here's another interception. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, 43. Okay.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st down, Mahomes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Open man here. Schwartz complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now Prater to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Niners 84, Vikings 28.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
One final try here for Willis. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. One final try for Willis. And that will be incomplete as time has run out